Hello everyone, and welcome back to Elon Musk land. Even though Tesla stock has been having some pretty rough days, the experts and analysts have all assured investors that better days are coming. There is still a solid number of bullish catalysts that are still in sight, and some of them are in the works. With this, there's enough reason to believe that Tesla stock will definitely skyrocket by about 20% in the coming days. Today, these bullish catalysts are our interest, which includes the acceptable applications of their impact on the stock and when they could possibly skyrocket Tesla's stock price. They might just help us understand why it is that Tesla stock will be skyrocketing soon. So, what will make the Tesla stock skyrocket? Stay tuned to find out. Well, earlier this year, Tesla's incorporated stock reached $1 trillion in valuation. However, it has since seen a reversal of sorts in 2022. Even with the broader market sell-off in tech equities, not even a spectacular earnings report and record profits were enough to turn the company's fortunes around. In fact, the stock dropped by more than 11% after the call and has even declined further since then. According to the company's market cap, the firm, which is based in Austin, Texas, currently has a market cap of $935.45 billion. Placing it among the top 5 companies on the list of the largest companies. In addition, as of March 7th, it was the most valuable automobile maker. Despite the company being on track to meet its goals, as it navigates the hurdles and obstacles that are thrown its way, the stock has only risen by a small percentage before it went back to the negatives again. This could be caused by a variety of reasons. One of them is the shadow that fell as a result of the events in Ukraine and the introduction of sanctions on Russia. These are definitely contributing to this downturn. However, it is most of the high-tech companies that are facing a gloomy cloud, with the electronic vehicle industry being the most affected. Tesla investors are also scared, making them sell off their shares because legacy original equipment manufacturers may eventually catch up with Tesla, and maybe even get ahead of the Pioneer brand. Seth Goldstein, a senior equity market analyst at Morningstar, commented on this, saying that they believe some of the sell-offs have been attributable to the readjustment of the long-term expectations for the company, even with the increased competition. He also talked about the stock price dropping after Tesla's CEO, Elon Musk, posted a tweet in November claiming that he may sell off more shares after having sold about $7 billion in Tesla stock recently. After the poll was done, the billionaire then sold about 10.1 million shares of Tesla, which were worth about $10.86 billion. Unlike several investors, the firm remained unmoved, and it even stuck to its original target price. Goldstein then stated that they did not really believe that management had made a move to sell the stock. He argued that because of this, there was no need to revisit their predictions. However, there may be some market unrest caused by several Tesla-specific difficulties. Elon Musk, Tesla CEO, is currently involved in a long-running and increasingly bitter fight with the Securities and Exchange Commission. This is over a 2018 agreement on how he makes use of social media. The company's factory in Germany has yet to be opened. The opening date has been postponed quite a few times now, even with all the promises that the firm has made. This factory is seen to have a great role in the company's ambitions in Europe, and in the long run too, and it's there to expand the company. Reuters reported that Tesla has pushed back the production of the long-awaited and proposed electric pickup truck into the first quarter of next year. Initially, it was scheduled for late 2022, but it's actually been pushed back to the first quarter of 2023. All that we've talked about is the negative side of things though, so let's take a look at the positives. Why is it that we claim that Tesla stock will skyrocket in the coming days by about 200%? The reason behind this is actually quite simple. It is because the company is currently facing a turnaround in several aspects, and all of this is being influenced by a lot of things. The first one is the events in Ukraine. As opposed to the initial scare that was there, investors are now starting to understand the Russian sanctions from a different perspective. They can now see that these sanctions will affect the whole EV industry as a whole. And with Tesla at the forefront of it all, the only way up for Tesla is, well, up. Russia happens to be one of the major exporters of oil. Even as they boycott their country, most countries are going to be forced to look for other options, which includes electric and solar power. This is exactly what Tesla deals with. With that, we don't need to tell you how this will positively affect the company's stock valuation. Most of the experts seem to be agreeing, claiming that the company may potentially gain from any hikes in the gasoline process or government controls on more traditional internal combustion engine automobiles as years go by. The other factor is what to do about the legacy original equipment makers, or OEMs. Some people claim that they already are ahead, and that they will secure a sizable share of the market. However, I believe this is not true. If you ask me, Tesla is the market leader when it comes to electric vehicles in the US. In 2021 alone, the company delivered more than 936,000 worldwide vehicles, despite the fact that the United States and China are two of Tesla's most important markets. Right now, they are rumored to have already been on their way to surpassing the deliveries from the first quarter. On the other hand, most of the legacy original equipment manufacturers have no way of catching up. This is because they're currently struggling with nailing their technological aspects down. According to a Deutsche Bank analysis, Tesla's great trajectory for its battery technology, capacity, and most notably affordability will continue to accelerate the world's migration to electric vehicles. That's going to greatly extend Tesla's lead. It will also improve on the design advancements, more efficient factories, a complete production ramp, better material procurement, a localized supply chain, and labor hour reductions. One of the analysis said that the electric vehicle competitors have not really started this effort. This is something that we can all agree on. It's because once more people start realizing this, there will already be a shift in the market sentiment that will cause Tesla's stock price to skyrocket. Next, we've got to address the internal issues. Based on history and statistics, Elon Musk's shenanigans do not seem to affect the stock price. Tesla underwent quite a lot of discrimination lawsuits, recalls, and social media posts, which showed the company's latest self-driving software aiming a vehicle at a cyclist. However, that did not seem to bother the company's fans and support. The bill at the Gigafactory is a completely different matter. However, it did cause most of the investors to lose faith in the brand's performance this year, especially after they announced the Cybertruck's release date was postponed. However, this bill in the Gigafactory is now operational, and this could signal a future stock price increase. Tesla's already begun work on the project, which will primarily consist of a battery factory with a capacity of more than 50 gigawatt hours per year. This is way higher than that of European competitors. Musk says that volume production at the German battery plant will begin by the end of next year, with the on-site batteries initially being sourced from China. This basically means more car sales and more profit, all while the electric vehicle company is getting ready to capture a good portion of the European market that is currently dominated by Volkswagen. Regarding the Cybertruck, Musk says that he hopes to create about 250,000 Cybertrucks each year. However, this will take time because of the influx of new technologies. It's unlikely that the batteries would be a limiting constant when it comes to the manufacturing of the Cybertruck. Musk said that their partnership with Panasonic is currently going pretty well. Another issue that he brought up was that of affordability. Musk says that he's more concerned about how they're going to make the Cybertruck affordable, yet it has some amazing technology. However, the production of the Cybertruck seems to have delayed since the company has started altering some features and functionalities in response to increased competition in the electric pickup market. It might be a good response since it will help the company stand out and probably carve its niche in the electric pickup market, to our understanding. We've already taken a look at each factor that's a possibility for causing a decline in Tesla's stock price, so it shows that a turnaround is due any time now. However, do the analysts agree with us? Regarding the stock price, some of the analysis seem to be pretty split on this. While some believe that the company will continue to grow, there are others who believe that it's been overhauled. According to Credit Susie's Levy, with less certainty about demand and considerably more uncertainty about EV supply, Tesla should already be a big winner. It already has a product lead over the competition, and it has adopted the most comprehensive strategy for EV supply. Tesla not only does a great job of avoiding some of the challenges that legacy original equipment manufacturers face, which are margin dilution, manufacturing transition, and distribution, but it also has a competitive advantage in supply and vertical integration, software product simplicity, and capital availability. It is expected that electric vehicle sales are set to increase from $2.5 million in 2020 to $11.2 million by 2025. And then to 31.1 million by 2030. In return, this would increase the price of the stock. And led by the visionary that is Elon Musk, there are great things that are coming to Tesla. So what do you think about Tesla's stock price? Will it skyrocket soon? Where can you predict it to be? Let us know in the comment section down below, and while you're still here, go ahead and click on one of these 2 videos on your screen. See you there!